Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another review of The Queen's Umbrella. So much has happened regarding to TaeIn's death and of course the Crown Prince with the autopsy, and there are some things that we knew have been confirmed. But just to add on to that, I'm glad that with all of the craziness and the tense stuff that's been going on, I love the whole rumor part. I mean, we needed something funny, something cute, but overall, episode, wow. So let's not beat around the bush. Let's get to it. So first, let's start with TaeIn's death. The queen wants the king to investigate TaeIn's death, but the king is making up an excuse saying, I cannot allow this on a mere speculation because we know that he knows his mom, and he doesn't allow the investigation anyway. While talking to Seongnam, the queen brought up the Kajang Sacho, which is the first draft of personal remarks and secret affairs written by official historian Park Jungo, which happens to be Gyeonggu's dad, and now this first draft plays an important role on TaeIn's death, and if that's the reason why Gyeonggu left the palace in the first place. Not only the queen and Seongnam needs to find the first draft, but also Master Toji and Physician Kwan after the queen requested Kwan to find the poison that killed her son. And surprise, surprise, Gyeonggu had the first draft. He told the queen about it, but then told her, there are some stuff in here that I can't show you, and please let it go. At this point, how can she? So eventually, he showed it to her, and we get a flashback. Half of the flashback we already knew. TaeIn was poisoned. He was murdered. That we all knew. But the other half we didn't know. The king requested that the death of his son must be changed from poison to the disease. And after the queen read the first draft, she was just in shock and thinks that the king was fully aware of everything. And of course, for us viewers, we know that he knows. In the next scene, we see the king burning the first draft. And I've said this before in my other review video, he is stuck between a hard place and a rock. Now going back to the queen requesting Kwan to find the poison that killed her son. He was trying to trick her at first, but she knew about it. But eventually she found the poison called Gansu after a maid had consumed it, and then she confronted Kwan while he was trying to find the first draft. And the episode ends there. The queen knows everything now about him, but now the question is what she's going to do. She knows his intentions now. So is it more of going after him for killing her son, or being on the same side and going after the person who pretty much started this whole thing, the grandma? It's official. They said it. We already know. UiSeong is not the king's son. He's Physician Kwan's son. We already knew that. And don't forget, UiSeong joined Toji and Kwan with the rebel, and they tried to make Wonhyung join them to help testify on what he saw that night when TaeIn died. The king was fully aware of everything. And this goes back to what I said in my last review. If Kwan is the father of UiSeong, he would allow him to become the king and his family would be the royal family again, and it makes sense to why Kwan wants to restore the former dynasty. Now with everything that was going on, with the whole poison, the autopsy, the crown prince, we needed something funny, we needed something cute, and we got it. The queen actually helped with the consummation between the crown prince and the crown princess. She hired a nurse. I mean, with the rumor about your son being a hwaja was spreading around, I mean, you gotta do something, right? Yeah, take a nice scented bath, doing some exercises, and it worked.
The day my boy turns to a man.
What's funny is that Chungga knew about the rumor and wanted to see if the rumor was true. I've said this before, she's my kind of girl. But their relationship did hit a rocky point where Chungga felt like Seongnam didn't like her and she didn't want to spend the rest of her life with someone who doesn't like her. I mean, he does like her, but he's in a very difficult position right now, so we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. So this episode definitely confirmed what we already knew. Physician Kwan is actually UiSeong's son. TaeIn died because of poison. Even though they pretty much confirmed what the viewers knew, it was the reaction. In my opinion, it was the reaction of the characters finding out the truth was actually the best part. So now it comes down to what the queen is going to do now that she knows everything about Physician Kwan. His real name? Who is he really? His mom? So is she going to have them join together and take down the person who actually started this whole thing, which is grandma, which I think is going to be their direction? Or is she going to get her revenge because the man is standing in front of her killed her son. But I think we all know what direction they're going to take, because it was grandma that killed the crown prince, who happens to be the brother of Kwan, and then that led to her son being the king, and Kwan having this revenge type of route, and which pretty much got to where we are now. So most likely they're going to work together. And yeah, that's pretty much it on the review and the episode. Is there anything I might have missed? Please leave in the comments below. Other than that, if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.